Uh, all right, so you're talking about you're talking about tracing history, like all the way back, America's
Well, okay,
history.
here. Well, listen here. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I'm, okay, flip this, man. Check it out. The world's confusing, man. We all know that. We live in it, okay? And everything is... There's the echo. Okay, well, I feel like I've been a part of history, and I've been there. I can feel it. You know, I actually sense it. And this is just my interpretation of what I sense from my heart. Not my thoughts, not trying to overanalyze things, but just, it's kind of like if you were to hear a story about something that you lived, and all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, something's not right, man. And then it's like for years I've heard stories about Jesus this, Jesus that, and it's kind of like I feel like that's my buddy you're talking about, but I always
Yeah.
kept it quiet, you know, it's sort of like that. Well, when I was
Well,
growing up when I was a kid,
Jesus is always being misrepresented by people who don't understand the
well,
true
what it is,
heart, and
people were look.
they're also trying to capitalize on that, you know.
Well, that's a level. That's definitely out. That's exactly, yeah.
Well, that's
But
part of
my
it. Yeah.
thing, but check it out. The thing of it is people are looking for growth to shift, you know, and mold and expand, you know, and it's I don't know, man. It's fucking complex. It's a long story to be quite honest. But
Oh well, look, we'll stick to the main focus.
but
Like so. So what do you
let me tell you.
think?
Let me say.
What about the
I'll tell you
land?
how it.
God damn it! What about the land of the saints?
Okay, well, I'll tell you about the Land of the Saints, but I gotta tell you something first, okay? When I was growing up, when I was a kid, I had some serious learning disabilities, okay? Let me start from the beginning real quick, right?
All right.
I, I was so fragmented as, well, that's what the teachers thought. That's what my mom and, we're all trying to figure out me, you know? So one of the things I was doing for therapy was handwriting classes. So here I'm in freaking when everybody's going into high levels of math and doing their things in junior high. Here I am in freaking sixth grade, fucking learning how to do my handwriting, and I'm just like what the hell is this, you know? But I kind of went along with the program. That's one little page in the history of me, you know. Later on in life, I don't know, it doesn't make sense, but, okay, doesn't make sense. I'm kind of lost now. Can I bring me back into focus? but,
Well, just remember we're having a dialogue. So even though
yeah.
even though we're enjoying this
But
epic saga story of your psychic
okay,
integration of religious misinterpretation,
okay, I guess.
your
Alright.
psychic journey of verifying truth, you're Brandon, the bearer of light. That's what Brandon means. It means bearer of light. So you're trying to illuminate darknesses or shadows that have been cast upon people who are great lights in society, whether that's John F. Kennedy or Jesus, or, I mean, not to compare anyone, but with the philosophy that each individual is an enlightened being. Each individual, but to the degree that they participate and share that light is an entirely different thing. But so if that's your function, then shine on. Like what are you talking about with
well,
the teachings
you
being
know,
brought to the sacred land? And that's, to me, that's the Lotus Sutra. It's like I mean, wouldn't you think?
yeah,
Wouldn't
man.
you think if there, in a world, in a planet, if there had never been anybody, any human being or a person, if there had never been anyone who was enlightened or had any spirituality or connection to what is deeper than this life. If there was never anyone, then there would be never anything that would be talked about. Or it took these people, whoever they are, to bring that information through. And to the degree that their methodologies carry over accurately and actually work, that is also a mark of a being, a mark of that being's karma. Like, because
Right.
if Jesus, the sad thing of the truth of following an expedient master, or any master who's attained a level of their own personal enlightenment, or a great teacher, the great chasm or loophole or failing in that is to actually not supersede your own teacher, like to not rise above the teachings or even the proposed teachings of what was a master. I mean, how can anybody verify? It's just stories. It's all just stories. Your mom's a screenwriter, and you're the bearer of light. You just bear light through stories, and that way your life never has to be so serious, and yet it's not too funny either. It's neither, and it's both. You know?
Yeah. No, it should be all about love, man. And people get too wrapped up in controlling the whole crap, man. And if everybody realized we're on the same freaking level, and let's just freaking live and exist and enjoy it all, you know. But I don't know. It's complex. Basically, my research and what I've been doing, my passion, my path in life, my dharma, you know, it's been to uncover something that's very much a part of my life, you know, because pretty much anything that, you know, happens and exists in your life is a part of you, right? So I'm basically allowing things to unfold. It's not like I'm trying to make it happen. So things happen to me, you know, so I'm basically experiencing this. So basically anything I tell you is something I experienced at some level. And I don't have to prove it. I mean, I can't prove it. You know, if you want, I'll just sit around long enough and things just freaking happen. I mean, I went to a used bookstore a long time ago, okay, and I went to the far right back part of this used bookstore because I felt like, you know, kind of like there's something important over there. Like, you know, sometimes you go to things, you do things, and you just feel inspiration. I felt inspired to get to the far back right part of this bookstore, right? And then I saw 200 National Geographics, and out of the National Geographics, I went straight to the section. I looked at probably 5 different books, and then right there I saw The Voyage of St. Brendan. And I was like, oh, my name's Brendan. Oh, that's cool, whatever. 1977 issue. Supposedly this guy named Tim basically, you know, crafted a freaking, you know, basically a boat, the same boat that Irish, you know.
So someone, a figure in history that you really relate to, and then you want to associate your past life with them. But the truth is that you are everyone, and everyone is you, and you will always be everyone, and you've been everyone, and so have I, and so it's like to find the one. You know what I mean? It's already
find a commonality, right?
Just by the interconnectedness of past, present, and future throughout lifetimes and throughout billions of people is still one. It's all still one. So if you identify, whether it be with Saint Brendan or then that to that level, it's like that's a law of attraction, like a cohesion to the people, to the people of your tribe or the direction that you wish to go in. But they're gone, and you're here now, and you're like struggling, strapping cable around the entire planet, wiring everyone so that they can have the ability to communicate and do the weird human stuff. See, you're already doing it, man. You're like the fiber of creation. Like, you know, I mean, I just...
Yeah, I know. It's just all this stuff going on all at once, too, you know. But some people choose not to look at that past. They just too much in the present, which I think sometimes is kind of blinding, to be quite honest.
Well, my problem is I'm too much in the past, so I'm like doing my best.
No.
Oh God, yeah.
How do you figure, man?
The
You're
past.
definitely trying to create new stuff all the time, man.
Yeah, but the past haunts me, man. I'm talking. Like, aside from my automatic function as an artist, I have to be an artist. There is no choice. I don't even have to compose it. I'm a natural born artist. Like, and what a great resolution. What a great